Hello, this is Trinice from LuLaRoe, Trinice Williams, and just wanted to get on here briefly and discuss my why. Why I've chosen to sign up and be a part of the LuLaRoe movement. First, how I found out about LuLaRoe. I found out through a couple of church friends, a man and his wife that go to church with us. They have a child that is similar in age to our child. We have a little boy who will be 2 at the end of this month. And we were having a conversation, me and the husband, about how the families were doing and everything. And he started telling me about how his wife recently started selling a clothing line called LuLaRoe. And I had no idea what LuLaRoe was. I had never heard of it before. And honestly, I don't know how I had never heard of it, because once I knew what it was, it surrounded me. So many people I knew about it. Anyway, so then I saw his wife and I saw the clothes that she was wearing, and she started telling me how there were other people in the church that were also wearing LuLaRoe, and she kind of pointed out some of their outfits, and I was just like, wow, that this is something that's being sold by women, just around. It's not something that they went and picked up in a store. And I thought that that was really cool. Now, multi-level marketing has never really been anything that, attracted me. But this concept was really cool and I wanted to know more about it. So I went out, did some homework, watched some YouTube videos, Googled some information, anywhere that I could get information. I got it. And then I started asking questions to my friend, and she was telling me how if I would like to sign up, she could sponsor me. So I asked some more questions about that, and it took me about a month and a half to think about it, because once I found out what the investment would be, it was something that I definitely needed to talk to the family about and make sure that my husband was on board. Eventually, I was able to go ahead and send in my application, and I was well on my way. Now, the main thing that made me want to do LuLaRoe above all other opportunities was what it was based off of. The foundation, just a woman who wanted to be able to be at home with her kids and support her family. And of course that speaks to a lot of women out there, but it speaks volumes to me, because that is exactly my situation. That is exactly what I would like to do. Also, of course, the clothing is wonderful. I mean, the pieces are amazing, and there's so many different unique prints. They only make about 2,500 of each print. So you're guaranteed when you get inventory that you're going to have something new and fresh, and something that people are going to want. And for the consumer, you're going to be wearing something that you don't have to worry about anyone else wearing. Honestly, if you see someone else wearing the same print as you, it's a rarity. So those are a couple things that I really liked about LuLaRoe. Now, my biggest reason, aside from wanting to stay home with my son and spend more time with my family, is my husband. My husband is working nights right now, and he is working so hard. He gets off work, he sleeps a couple hours, and then he gets up and he takes care of our toddler. Our toddler, who is running around crazy like a chicken with his head cut off, and just literally draining every little ounce of energy that my husband has left in him after the couple hours of sleep that he gets a night. And I see him suffering, and I see his quality of life diminishing, and we can't really afford daycare right now. So it's really the only option that we have. And while it's definitely a blessing that he's able to stay home with our son, I want him to be able to be happy, have less stress in his life, and really be able to be a positive light that reflects on our son. And that's got to be the biggest part, the biggest reason, is be able to support the family. I want to be able to be home, be hands-on, be a part of it physically, and be able to contribute financially. That is my why.